Hi guys, welcome back to Real Talk Tuesdays. So we're going to go straight into it with
Yeah.
the questions that you guys have sent.
How do you know if Arwyn is happy or what she's feeling? First, how do you know? As a mom, like how do you know as a parent what Arwyn's feeling, how she is? Is she happy? Is she sad? Because she can't talk at the moment, she's not telling us by words.
Hmm.
Like how do you feel that comes across for you?
So when she's happy, you can see when she's happy, she's smiling, she's giggling, she's energetic, she's running, she's climbing, she's making that noise.
I think you're right. I think it's just, knowing your kid, being around your kid. Yeah, there's obvious ones where she's smiling, laughing, giggling, she's all giddy, which is great. There's other times where she's a bit sad, where her
It
bottom lip
trembles.
goes, yeah, trembles, and no idea why she's upset sometimes and why she gets sad. Maybe she's recollecting something, you know, we said no to a certain food or whatever it is, and she's maybe reacting a few hours later. But I think overall, like we know she's a happy-ish kid. I say ish because she has her moments like we all do. But her way of expressing, I wish I could express my emotions the way Arwyn does. It'd be so freeing. Like you're sad or you're upset with somebody and you just,
Let it out
let it out
there
straight
and then.
away.
So it could be anything that kind of triggers her, and sometimes it's the day that it could be that she's had a fantastic day and she's all happy and excited and laughing as she is now. And then towards the end of the evening, we always find that she's trying to take that day in, and that's where she kind of gets overwhelmed and gets upset because her mind and everything is trying to handle that and process that whole day.
Yeah.
So it's always towards the end of the day when she feels like that. Obviously, there can be kind of outbursts during the day, depending on what it is, and it could be just us saying no to her or wanting something that she wants, and she can't have it. But sometimes, like you said, most of the time she is pretty happy, chilled,
Mm,
um, excited, running, jumping, always on the move. So that's when we know she's happy.
yeah. Do you feel that screen time helps Arwyn, or is it not helping Arwyn to regulate?
I don't think a screen's great, to be honest. I don't think it is. Yes, we all do it. We all have a screen. We have a screen. The kids see us with a screen. They want a screen. And you can't blame them sometimes. It's not the best thing for any of us, really.
Mm,
But it's something that kind of gives you a little bit of time where you need to put the washing out or you need to run and do something. So it's giving them a little bit of screen, just so they're settled, they're watching it, so you can do a few errands that you need to catch up on.
like how much screen time does Arwyn have
How much does she
on an
have?
average day? Like how many like segments or
I
times does
said,
she
I
have it a
said
day?
she has it here and there, but it will only be like 15 minutes here and there.
Like about 3, 4 times a day,
Yeah,
15
maybe.
minutes.
Yeah, maybe. Let's
Okay,
just say overall an hour and a bit. She probably have
a
on that
day.
a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Okay.
that's the same with Krish. We won't have any more than that, and we try and kind of limit the screen where in the weekday where he won't have it unless it needs to be given at a certain point for a certain reason. Um, but like with Arwyn, when she's eating, she wants a screen. So she'll have it for that 10, 15
Mm,
minutes then while I'm feeding her, because it's the only thing that will sit her down and she'll have all her dinner. Otherwise, she won't eat. Um, so yeah, so it's not,
it's not ideal,
it's
is
not
it?
ideal,
But
but you've
yeah,
got to do what you got to do.
yeah.
As a parent, you have to do it. So sometimes, yeah, you might need to give the screen when you go out and you're in a restaurant and you need to give it, or you might need to give it when you're at someone's house for them to be calm and settled. So you just have to do it,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah, yeah,
nothing wrong with
yeah,
that. You're just surviving that day.
yeah. The only thing I'd say is when Arwen's watching something that's too stimulating, like a lot of colors and bright colors on YouTube, we tend to try to swap that video for another one that's a bit more mellow.
Yeah.
We realize that Arwyn can't regulate herself, or she'll start crying soon after if she's watched a highly stimulating video.
Yeah.
So that's something we've become aware of with Arwyn, may help others to become aware of that too. That's definitely a pattern that Arwyn has. Other than that, yeah, we don't try to leverage screen time too much during the daytime,
Mm.
but as and when you need, like, no judgment, just, I guess, try to make it, let as least amount of stimulation as you possibly can in terms of the videos they're watching.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
cheers, bye.
Bye.